Did y'all miss me? What's up, man? It's your boy JQ, and your boy is back with another video. So I was sitting at home, and my friend called and texted me and asked me, man, why don't guys like going to the doctor? And I thought about it. We do. Don't we? Wait, I go to the doctor. Some people say, oh, men are scared. Some people say, oh, men just don't care about their hygiene or their day-to-day life because they're so busy. You're dealing with stuff in your life and maybe you just didn't have time. I don't know. Maybe it's just not important to us. But then I came across a friend and I asked my friend, do you go to the doctor? It's like, no. I was like, but aren't you scared of diseases or problems of your bowels, or do you even fear the idea of being sick, hurting yourself, dying the next day, and possibly not being here for the rest of your life? And he told me, I mean, yeah, I think of those things. I asked him, so why don't you go to the doctor? What's the problem? His answer was as simple as this. If there's no symptoms and you're not dying from anything, the only way you know you have something is if you go to the doctor. So if I don't go to the doctor, do I really have that disease? And I thought to myself, wait. He got a point. Do you have a disease? I thought long and hard, and my answer was this. If a tree falls in the middle of the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? And he looked at me in my face and he said, that's a good question. And I said, of course it does. Yes, of course it made a sound. That's as stupid as you saying, oh, if you don't have a disease and they tell you, or if you have a disease and they don't tell you that you have a disease, but you don't have the symptoms of a disease, yes, you still have a disease. I'm sorry, but you have a disease. Why is this so hard for you? But then it sparked a really deeper question about me because I really started to think. Maybe he has a point. Because maybe most of the time, we never think of this. Maybe you only feel sick if you think you're sick. Because people always say mind over matter. People always think of the idea that, guess what? If something is wrong, maybe it's all in your head. So maybe he's on to something. He may not be as dumb as he looks. And I thought about it and I really questioned myself. Are you only sick because you think you're sick? Just think about it like this. Like back in the day when teachers used to talk about it and say, oh, if you think it, you can do it. If you want to be it, you can achieve it. You never think these things are really true because of life. You deal with so many things in your life and you think that with all of the problems that you go through, that this is not possible for you because of the pain, the hurt, the suffering, and what people normally tell you is for you that they want you to believe. And the truth is, if you don't believe that, usually the success can be whatever you want it to be. If we was to think like that, I would never get sick. I am not saying this. I repeat, I am not saying do not go to the doctor. You should definitely get annual checkups because they might catch something that you might not necessarily catch on your own body if you're not taking good care of yourself. However, if you do necessarily feel like I can be and do whatever I want and achieve whatever I can by thinking it, I applaud you. Nevertheless, if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Any questions, and I'll try to make a segment on it and actually answer your questions. But to answer this one, my advice is this. If you're a guy, and you're scared to go to the doctor, I say go. But it's more important to me to help you stay healthy through the days of time. So if you believe you're not sick, maybe you're not actually sick. It's up to you. Depends on how much power and respect you give your mind. Remember, man, Always keep God first. Learn, build, and strive. It's your boy, JQ. Peace. I'm out.
Show me love when I pop out. When I pop out, city I always talk about. What I rap about. Show me love cause I love it. I love it. Only thing I could covet in public. I just came to show love. You just said I showed up. Boy, respect your elder.